So the title of today's story is Today You, Tomorrow Me. This is a story that was written on the internet. So one man was telling a story about how for the past year he had very bad luck. His car broke down many times on the freeway and had many problems. And the thing is, every time his car broke down, no one stopped to help him. Sometimes he had to wait for 2 or 3 hours in the cold, in the rain. Sometimes he had to walk really far away to get gas. And many times he put up signs and says, "I'll pay you, please help me." And nobody helped him. But in the end, do you know who helps him usually? It's usually poor people. And he says there was one time that he got some help that he will never forget it for his entire life. He said one day he was driving home from a long job far away from his home, and his car broke down. And he needed to change the tire, but he didn't have the equipment because it was someone else's car. So he put a sign up. It just said, "Need help changing tire, we'll pay $20. And nobody stopped to help him. After 4 hours of so many people driving by and not looking and ignoring him, he was really sad. So he decided 10 more minutes and then I'm just gonna walk all the way to the gas station 20 miles away to get some gas and get some ways to change my tire. Well, with 5 minutes left on his 20 minutes, there was this old van, with like just really old and broken van. And he saw that when he looked inside, there was a family of 6 Mexicans. 1 father, 1 mother, and 4 little kids. And so the father came out and came to see him and says, "Necesitas ayuda?" And he didn't understand Spanish. So he got the little girl to come translate and says, "Do you need help?" And so the father had him go sit down, and then they went to cut down a tree to like brace the car, and then they put out the jack and they started lifting the car up. Well, guess what? As they were lifting the car up, the man accidentally stepped too hard and broke the tire iron. So he felt so bad that like, this guy's trying to help us and I broke his tool. The old man did not get mad. He did not get angry at all. He just told his wife something in Spanish, and his wife took the car and went down the road and came back with a new tire iron. And then they changed the tire. After they changed the tire, the man says, "Thank you so much. I want to give you some money." And the old man says, "No." Well, then he went to the wife and quietly says, "Please take the money. I want to say thank you." And the wife took it. Then everyone got in the car and the young girl came to him and says, "You look hungry. Did you eat dinner yet?" And they gave him a tamale, which is like a nice Mexican food. When he sat down in his car and he opened the tamale, guess what he saw in there? The $20 was in there. So he ran back to the car and said, "Please take my money. I want to thank you for your kindness." And the old man said one thing. He doesn't speak English, but all he could say was, "Today you, tomorrow me." From that day forward, this man always stopped to help people because he felt like he owed a favor. Somebody helped him one day and saved his life one day. And so now he tries his best to help so many people. And this is the concept of karma. If you help other people, you have that energy inside you that people want to help you back. If you've been helped by other people and you're a good person, you'll want to keep passing that along and help other people. The more we are kind to people, nice to people, empathetic to people, the better the world is and the better your world will be. So the concept of karma is today, you. Tomorrow, me.